We're going to solve this system by graphing. So I'm going to remember that we have slope-intercept form, which is y is equal to mx plus b, where the b is the y-intercept, and the m is the slope. The x and y is any point on the line. So I'm going to start with the y-intercept. That's where the line crosses the y-axis, which is what runs up and down. We also have the x-axis, which runs left and right. So I'm going to use green to represent the graph of our first equation. I see that it crosses at -2, so I will plot a point at -2. That is our y-intercept. Then we have a slope of 2, which a slope of 2, when we say, well, slope is rise over run, I can turn the 2, a whole number, into a fraction by putting it over 1. So I'm going to be rising, going up 2, it's a positive, and then I'm going to be running, it's a positive 1, which means I'm going to go right 1. I would go up 1 and 2, and then I'm running right 1. And that is where I'm going to actually plot the point. And I can do that again, where we're going to go up 2 and over 1 and plot a point. That can keep happening. If I don't want to go to the right, I can do the inverse, which means I would be going down 2 and back 1. Because double negatives will make a positive when multiplying and dividing, and so that would still give us a positive 2 slope. So I can go down 2 and back 1, and I will end up on the same line. Now that I have those points, I'm able to connect them, and that gives me the line of y is equal to 2x minus 2. I see the slope is positive, and as I look at this graph, it's going up from left to right, so that's good. We're working with a system, which means we have more than one equation to graph. The second equation that we need to graph, I will show in blue. We see it's y is equal to 2/3 x plus 2. So again, I start with the y-intercept. That is a positive 2. And from there, we are going up 2 and right 3. Movement is what counts, not the starting point, and over 1, 2, 3, and I plot a point. I can do that again, up 1, up 2, over 1, 2, 3. I could do it the inverse as well, going down 2 and back 3, down 2 and back 3. When I have enough points that I feel comfortable, I can connect the points to form the line. I have graphed both lines, and now I need to find the solution. The solution is where the two lines intersect or meet, and I see that that happens right here, which is at the location of 3, 4. So the solution to this system would be the point 3, 4. Now, what does that mean? That means if we were to take this x, y point and plug it in to both equations, they will both work out. So y is equal to 2x minus 2, but x will become 3, and y will become 4. If I were to simplify this, it should end up giving a true statement. So 4 is equal to 2 times 3 is 6. 6 minus 2 is 4. 4 equals 4. That is true. And then let's try the second one. We have y is equal to 2/3 x plus 2. Y is 4. 2/3 times x is 3 plus 2. 4 is equal. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 divided by 3 is 2. And so we have 4 is equal to 2 plus 2. That does, in fact, give us 4 equals 4, and that is a true statement as well. So that is checking to verify that our solution of the 0.34 is correct. All right, this time we're going to be graphing this system of y is equal to x plus 1 and y is equal to x minus 3. So starting off, graphing y is equal to x plus 1, our y-intercept, where it crosses the y-axis, is at 1. Plot a point there. And then we have a slope, which is the number in front of x. There is no number, it's only showing x, which means it's an implied 1. So a slope of 1, also known as 1 over 1, means we're going to go up 1 over 1. I can also go down 1 and back 1 as well if I wanted. That is continuing the same slope. When I have at least 2 points, I can then graph a line. And that gives us the line of y is equal to x plus 1. Then going on to graph y is equal to x minus 3, starting with the y-intercept. I'm going to plot a point at negative 3. Then I have a slope of 1 because it just says it's 1x. So I will go up 1 and over 1. Since it's a positive, we know that we should be rising as we go from left to right. So when I have at least 2 points, I'm able to connect and form a line. And so that is the graph of y is equal to x minus 3. Now we need to find where do these two lines meet, where do they intersect? But it's looking to me like they're never going to. What we would actually say is there is no solution. We can verify that because looking at our slopes, we have the same slope. So with same slope, they're going to keep moving at the same rate. However, they have different y-intercepts. No matter where we go on the graph, there's always going to be this gap of 4 units between them, which that is very easy to see on this graph. These two lines will never intersect, and so we say there is no solution, and we have the graph to show our reasoning.